Hello ladies and gentlemen, a very warm welcome to this video. A very warm welcome to another video of mine. Well, today I'm gonna talk about the planet Mercury. Today, the 10th of December 2021, the planet Mercury moves into the Sagittarius sign. And from the Sagittarius sign, Rahu is placed in the 6th house. That means Rahu is placed in the Taurus sign at this particular moment, and Rahu being in the 6th house from Mercury will produce some very good, very positive results for people all around the world. This particular transit of Rahu and Mercury will also alleviate the fears of the Omicron virus going in this world. It will reduce the fears emanating from this Omicron virus. I have already told you all through a video not to fear this Omicron virus. If you want to watch that video, you can click on this iCard here. Well, let me not talk about the virus now. Let me talk about you at this point in time. This planet Mercury represents a lot of things. It represents logic. It represents your memory. It represents your communicative skills. It represents your memory. It represents rational thinking. It represents logic. Holistically speaking, it represents your brain. And this Rahu in the 6th house from the Mercury will produce many positive results. Rahu creates an illusion. It creates cloudiness in a person's life. It creates uncertainty in the life. Rahu is the unknown. And at this point in time, people are gonna use their brains. They are gonna take a calculated risk at this point in time. And they are gonna step into the unfamiliar. In other words, they are gonna start taking risks at this point in time. Seeing the planetary positions and seeing the placement of Mercury in the Sagittarius sign and the planet Rahu being in the 6th house from the planet Mercury, I wanna tell you all something today. I want to tell you all that everything is risky in this world. The minute you were born, it got risky. Risk is everywhere in this world. In other words, there are no safe positions in this world. Risk drives some people right up the wall. They don't want to take a risk. They don't want to try anything in their life because they think it is risky. Everything is risky in this world. Doing a business is risky. Investing is risky. Getting married is risky. Having children is risky. And if you think trying in life is risky, wait till they hand you over the bill for not trying. So anything unknown is risky. If certain people hadn't taken that step towards that unknown, if certain people wouldn't have taken a risk, then man wouldn't have reached the moon. Let me tell you all how risky life is. You are not gonna get out of this life alive. You are definitely gonna die before you leave this planet Earth. So you might as well take risks in your life. 6th house also represents some kind of pains. So Rahu will be in the 6th house at this point in time from the planet Mercury. And hence you are gonna experience some kind of pain. Pain is everywhere. You can't duck this pain in this life. Wherever you are at this point in time, the pain will come there. But there is no gain without any pain. This life is an unavoidable suffering. Some people don't want this pain in their life. Hence, they don't confront the pain of rejection. They don't want to confront the pain of defeat. They don't want the pain of disappointment in their life. They don't want the pain of failure in their life. They don't want to go through the pain of criticism in their life. Hence, they don't want to move forward in their life. But this is not the right attitude, because pain is everywhere. Wherever you are at this point in time, pain will reach you there. So, if you want to change the quality of your life, your current quality of your life, if you want the best for yourself in your life, then you have to confront your pains. Most people don't try something different because they don't want to get hurt. They don't want to undergo any sort of pain. Hence, they relax and chill in their lives. So you might as well face and confront your pains at this point in time, and you need to start taking risks, because whenever you take risks, there is a chance of you facing pains in your life. As I told you that this life is an unavoidable suffering. So in other words, you have to go through something to get to something. You have to go through a lot of pains in your life if you want to achieve something in your life, if you want to accomplish something in your life. Success is never born in your comfort zone. You mustn't ask God for a safe position in your life. You should ask God for adventure in your life. You can't reach your true potential in your life if you play safe in your life. There is no gain without pain. So at this point in time, I'd encourage you all to take risks in your life. If you aren't willing to take risks in your life, then you can't grow in your life. And if you can't grow in your life, then you can't become your best in your life. And if you can't become your best in your life, then you can't remain happy in your life. And if you can't remain happy in your life, then what else is there? Because after all, a human being wants happiness in his or her life. So your happiness starts with a risk. So don't avoid that risk. Don't ignore that risk. It is always better to live a short life full of adventure rather than living a long life thinking about safety and security. Looking for security in your life. No one has achieved anything significant in this world without taking risks. So at this point in time, when Rahu is in the 6th house from the Mercury, you need to start taking risks. One of the important reasons people don't want to take risk in their life is because they fear that they might fail. The fear of failure stops them from taking a risk. If a person fails, that doesn't mean he or she stops trying. So just don't stop trying in your life. Anything which is worth doing is worth doing badly. Yes, anything which is worth doing is worth doing right, as we have been taught. And if you don't know how to do it, anything which is worth doing is worth doing badly until you get it right. You don't have to be great to be started, but you have to be started to be great. Just let me elaborate on this word failure. When a child is learning to walk in his or her life and he or she falls down while attempting to walk in their life, learning to walk in their life, do the parents tell that child, stop trying, stop walking? No, they don't. Because it is only then when a child falls down in his or her life, he learns to walk. Similarly, a human being will have to face failures after failures if he or she wants to see success in their life, if he or she wants to see prosperity in their life. Does a football player stop playing football after he falls on the ground and gets hurt? No, that footballer doesn't. He gets up once again and starts running towards the goalpost to score a goal. So, if you take risks in your life, then you can also encounter failures. You mustn't fear failure in your life, because these failures in your life lead you to that thing called success. You would be extremely lucky that if you reach success, if you see success without going through any sort of failures in your life. So all I want to tell you all that failures don't define your future. So at this point in time, when Rahu is in the 6th house from the Mercury, you need to start taking risks in your life, and you will see that your life is gonna change once you start taking risks. Because without risk, there is no gain. And risk and pain are two sides of the same coin. Well, this is all I wanted to tell you all about this particular transit of Mercury in the Sagittarius sign and Rahu being in the 6th house from this particular Mercury. If you want some specific predictions about yourself, then you can contact me directly. Well, like I always say, that if you wish to know your future through astrology and you are determined to live the best possible version of yourself, well, one must always try to live his or her best version of themselves because there is only one life to live. There are no duplicates of a life. You will not get a chance to live this beautiful life once again. And if you want to enhance your luck in your life, if you want to boost your luck in your life, if you want to increase your luck in your life, because luck plays a very important role in the life of human beings. So if you want to boost your luck, then I have several remedies for you. These remedies which I am talking about are a fusion of astrological remedies, Vastu remedies and religious remedies which can be utilized by any person of any religion, because I believe that there is only one God in this universe. And if you want me to pray for you, because prayer can move mountains, so if you want me to pray for your health, wealth, success, prosperity, relationships, love relationships, business, career, job, profession, money, property, etc., 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 then also you can contact me. You can also contact me for a Vastu visit of your flat, office, residence or factory. And if you are hell-bent on taking your life from the ridiculous to the sublime, from the low point to the high point, from nothing to something, then you can contact me over WhatsApp. My WhatsApp number has been given on this video. Have a great day and a great time ahead. God bless you all. Jai Mata Di. Jai Ma Kali.